If this video found you, this is not an accident. Out of everything you could be watching right now, you ended up here. Maybe you are stressed. Maybe your mind has been racing for days. Maybe exams are getting closer, and every hour feels heavier than the last. Maybe your heart is still holding on to something it should have let go of. Maybe someone left, and ever since then, something inside you has felt different. Maybe you still laugh. Maybe you still answer messages. Maybe you still show up. But deep down, you have felt disconnected from yourself. Like your body is here, but your mind is somewhere else. Like life keeps moving, and you are just trying to keep up. And that is the part nobody sees. Because stress is not the real problem. Exams are not the real problem. Heartbreak is not even the real problem. The real problem is what all of that awakens inside you. Doubt, fear, hesitation, that quiet voice asking, what if I am not enough? What if I fail? What if I try, and it still is not enough? That is what has been draining you. Not just the situation, but the war inside your own head. Because once you start doubting yourself, everything becomes heavier. Small things feel bigger. Simple decisions feel dangerous. Even resting starts to feel wrong. You overthink, you delay, you wait for the perfect time, and the perfect time never comes. That is how fear works. It does not always attack. Sometimes it whispers, sometimes it sounds logical. Sometimes it says, wait a little longer, think a little more, start tomorrow. But what it is really doing is keeping you stuck, keeping you small, keeping you inside the same cycle that has already taken too much from you. And deep down, you know that. You know this is not who you really are. You know there is another version of you, a version people have not seen yet, a version that moves faster, thinks clearer, chooses differently, a version that does not keep asking for permission to become more. But that version of you only appears the moment you stop negotiating with fear. And this moment, right here, is where most people quit. Not because they are weak, but because change feels dangerous when pain has become familiar. Your mind would rather stay in what it knows, even if what it knows is hurting you, even if what it knows is self-sabotage, even if what it knows is the same thoughts, the same habits, the same silence that has been draining you for far too long. That is why this moment matters, because right now, you have two choices. Go back to what is comfortable, or move forward, even while you are scared. That is the difference, not talent, not luck, not confidence. The difference is movement. The difference is continuing before you feel ready. Most people wait to feel powerful first, but that is not how it works. Power does not come before action, it comes after it. So if your chest feels heavy right now, good. If your mind feels loud, good. If your future feels blurry, good, because that means you are standing at the edge of something real. This is the moment where weaker versions of people beg life for certainty. But stronger versions? They move anyway. They move while doubting. They move while hurting. They move while nobody is clapping for them. And that is what makes them dangerous. Not loud, not perfect, dangerous. Because once you learn how to keep going in the dark, you stop being easy to break. Once you learn how to move without certainty, life loses some of its power over you. That is rare. And whether you realize it or not, you are closer to becoming that person than you think. Maybe this is your sign. Not that life will suddenly get easier. Not that someone is coming to save you. Not that the pain meant nothing. No. This is your sign that the version of you who survives this will not be the same person who entered it. Maybe that is the point. Maybe you were never meant to stay who you were. Maybe everything you are feeling right now, the pressure, the confusion, the exhaustion, the emptiness, is not proof that you are breaking. Maybe it is proof that something inside you is waking up. So breathe, not because everything is okay, but because you are still here. And that means the story is not over. If you needed this, you already know what to do.